It's here. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It is a very exciting day today because the Hobonichi 2023 order came that I ordered from the Hobonichi shop. This is the only Hobonichi order that I have made. I have not ordered from JetPens or anything like that, Amazon, anything like that. I've just ordered from the shop and I am super, super excited to have it in my hands and do a little unboxing for what I got for 2023. This is the side of the box if anyone is curious. I do like this beautiful red color. You can see I'm wearing my matching sweater, just to be festive, I guess. So yeah, I really like the color. It's usually sort of like a bright pink color. If you've ordered from Hobonichi before, you are familiar with the concept of getting one's pink box in the mail. But I think it's interesting that they changed it up. I think it's like a very rich red. It feels a little bit... It's obviously darker than the pink, but I don't know. I kind of dig it. Let me know what you think about the red box down in the comments if you miss the pink or if you like the red. But besides that, yeah, let's get right into it and see what I ordered for 2023. I got this handy little like paper cutter thing from JetPens and I am using it as a box cutter right now, but I think it is fine. It's very small, very compact, but this video is not about JetPens, it's about Hobonichi. It's about getting to the planners that are hidden within. I'm very excited. This is gonna be my first year with like an actual weeks planner. I have the Sneaker Weeks Mega, which I feel like is so customized, it's like almost unusual. Okay. Let's read the quote. It says, "It's okay if it were a lie or a joke. Try saying, I had something good today too, and then close your eyes. Something as good as a tiny stone is rolling here and there more often than you think." That's sweet. These quotes on the box are usually like something positive like that, which is just another thing I really love about Hobonichi is their brand. I just feel like their brand is like very positive, very creativity forward. Yeah, I'm just a big fan. And the packaging is a lot of that experience. So let's go ahead and open this. Okay. Look at them. They're so cute and beautiful. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, and I got my three special pens from Hobonichi that they give you for free. All right, let's get this box out of here. Okay, so this is my official haul from the Hobonichi store. I got 3 planners and a couple of accessories, which I will go over with you guys now. So let's start with the weeks, since I think that's what I'm most excited about. Okay, so I got 2 of the Hobonichi Weeks covers this year. I got the hardbacked editions instead of the Sneaker Weeks like I got last year. And these are also both regular weeks, so neither of these are the Mega. This one, so beautiful, is the Mon Uncle, I think. I don't know how you say it in French. I'm so sorry if anybody French watches my videos and is like embarrassed for me, but it basically means my uncle, I think, and it's an artistic rendition of some things that make the artist think of their uncle. So I think it's really cute. As soon as I saw this one in the lineup when it was going through like the sort of like advent calendar in August that they do on their website, revealing covers and stuff like that. As soon as I saw this one, I was like, that's it. That's my cover. I want that one. That's the one for me. So I'm really, really excited to have gotten my hands on it. Very, very happy. And then I also got the champagne gold cover. This is a shimmery, shiny sort of paper. Maybe when I unwrap it, it'll show up a bit better on camera. But yeah, I'm so excited about this one. I just thought it was so beautiful. I think these 2 pair so well together and are so cute. And I also got one in Japanese and one in English. So I will be doing a full flip through to show the difference between the English version and the Japanese version. I'll be doing that on my channel. Probably that'll be up like next week, so stay tuned for that if you want to see the full differences between these 2 planners. But yeah, let's open them and flip through them really quickly just to get like a little sneak peek. I think a lot of people, when they open their Hobonichi, like their new Hobonichis, they just savor the process of unboxing because like even just taking this plastic off, let's listen to that. You know, kind of fun. Okay, I have them unwrapped. They do have a smell to them. Like fresh, new paper kind of smell. They're so lightweight, so lightweight. This one especially has like the paper cover and it's super lightweight. This one sort of has like, can you hear that? Like a linen texture-y kind of cover, but it doesn't quite, it doesn't feel soft like fabric. Like I think the sort of tie material ones would feel a bit different than this, but it feels really nice in the hands. Really, it's a little bit flexible, which I didn't expect, but I do kind of like. Yeah, really nice. I honestly am just so excited to have both of these planners. I can't pick which one I'm gonna show you guys first, but let's start with this one. Let's start with the Champagne Gold. So I know this one, at least from what I saw, was sold out on Jet Pens like very shortly after they stocked it. I don't think it was sold out on the Hobonichi website. At least not when I was doing my shopping. And I did my shopping like right away because I knew that I really wanted this one especially. And I just didn't want a chance missing it. But this one also was surprisingly popular. I know some people were sort of turned off by the shiny gold, but I don't know what it is this year, but I'm just like really feeling like the golds, the black, the soft browns, like that's just sort of the color palette that I just like was vibing on, at least when I bought this. So really excited by it. It has the sort of embossed gold 2023 right here, as well as on the spine. And let's take a look inside. Looks pretty standard. This one is the Japanese version, so it looks fairly familiar to anyone else who's ever had a Weeks before. It's so much slimmer than my Mega. Obviously it is. I mean, yeah. Ooh, and I don't know, the print also looks a little bit darker than it has in previous years. Maybe that's just me, I'm not sure. But yeah, it looks pretty standard, looks like a Weeks. Oh, and here's the standard pocket that you get, the adhesive pocket. So you can stick it like here or on the front side. I'll probably stick it here and like put like a picture or something in there. These back pages look pretty much the same. Again, all in Japanese, so I probably won't be using them. The My 100, yeah, so it looks pretty standard, but I am really excited by it. It looks so cute. Okay, let's move on to this one. Oh, I just love the way the cover feels. It's so, like, it's hard enough that I feel like I could just take it around with me, but sort of like pliable enough that it feels like really comfortable in your hands. It doesn't feel too stiff. I really like it. And this art is just so beautiful. I love any kind of line art. Like, I think line art is just gorgeous, but I also particularly love the art with the shoes down here and how it says Hobonichi and 23 in gold. I think that's just such a beautiful detail, and I'm just a sucker for like shoes as sort of like one of those, you know, one of those things that are so personal to people. So when it's depicted in art, it always feels really personal. So I really like how personal this art feels. It has the 23 on the side as well. You know, instead of the 2023 like the other weeks, it just has 23, and then on the back it has another illustration by the artist. I believe that must be the artist's signature down there. I'm not sure though. And this one is just a man twirling a fork, a man's hand twirling a fork. So very beautiful. I think this one also, yep, it comes with a little, once again, another adhesive pocket, and then a little bit of information about the artist. So it says, I think that would be Juzo Itami. I'm not sure if I'm mispronouncing it, let me know. Juzo Itami was a genius who exhibited a broad variety of talents across a range of fields, such as being a commercial designer, actor, essayist, television presenter, magazine editor-in-chief, and film director. In addition, he was also well known for having deep insight as a hobbyist across various areas, such as being a music aficionado, cat lover, vehicle enthusiast, and culinary connoisseur. The illustration for the week's cover and the number 23 were both drawn by Juzo Itami. I love that. And then here's another sort of crab claw illustration. I think that this is one of those things that you use to break off like lobster claws. I've never broken off of a lobster claw before, so I'm not sure. But yeah. Okay, yeah, so it does look like that is probably his name. Beautiful cover, beautiful art. I'm so happy to have snatched this one up. And this is the one that is in English. So let's do just like a really quick flip through. Again, I'm gonna do a full comparison between Japanese and English in a couple videos. Probably the next video, probably next weekend, like I said. So stay tuned for that, and I'll do a full flip through. If you have any specific questions about Japanese versus English weeks, please leave them down below and I will make sure to cover them. But let's just do a quick little flip, break in the spine a little bit, which is always like such a fun thing to do with a new planner. And okay, let's start with the weekly layout. What's different? Looks like, yeah, this is much more slimmed down. Well, I guess it looks like slimmed down to me because it's in my language, but like it doesn't have quite the amount of kanji there. It has the number, instead of having the number, it has the name. And then these quotes are in English. I mentioned in my pros and cons of the Hobonichi weeks, which was the video I put up literally on Friday, so it's very recent in my channel's history, but I'll leave it linked up in the cards as well. That one I did cover the pros and cons of the Japanese weeks, and I mentioned I did not really care for the quotes down here. Honestly, I still feel kind of the same about the English quotes, just because it's such a small planner. I'd rather have that extra space, but you know, maybe I will find myself liking the English version and enjoying myself reading English quotes, but maybe not. We'll see. I know that there was like, yeah, there's like a couple little tweaks in the monthly section here, but overall, like it's the same little weeks, you know? It's the same perfect, beautiful little planner, which I'm so excited to get to use. I do know that these memo pages back here are different in English, but also there's some that just like weren't there before. And I'll go through those, like I said, in my comparison video. But yeah, super excited to have my hands on this. I will probably use these as one as work and one as personal. I haven't decided which one yet. I'm kind of leaning towards this one as personal because I love the cover so much that I'll want to keep it, but also I'm kind of leaning towards it as work because I'm often in my work planner every single day and not in my personal planner every single day, and I want to use this more often. I don't know. Let me know which one you think I should use for work and which one I should use for personal down below. I would love to know. But okay, let's move on. Let's move on to the Hobonichi A6 that I got. So, okay, so I got a Hobonichi A6 original this time around. Last year I got the English version of this planner, and the way I use it is essentially as a little daily journal. It's not a daily journal, like it's not very colorful. There's no stickers in this journal. There's just like quick, brief thoughts about my day, especially anything that affects my mood or health. I write down in this tiny little guy at the end of every day. And just what I'm thinking about in general. And this just helps me to keep a record of what is going on in my life. And then I use the monthly pages to sort of track across that. So I'll open this up and show it to you guys, and we'll do a little flip through, and I'll explain how I'm planning on using it. But this is the accessory that came with this planner this time around. So this is a 2023 bag. They have offered these before. I really do like the color and like the yellow that 2023 is printed in. They have offered these before and given them out before. I've never gotten one before. I don't know what I'm going to use it for. I think some people use it to store their planner and carry around planner supplies, but I just don't see myself really doing that. So if you have any ideas for how to use this 2023 little drawstring pouch, please let me know down below because I've got it. I'm curious. I want to know what you guys are using it for so that I can get some ideas. Okay, let's open this and just feel the fabric. Okay, yeah, it's just kind of a canvas bag. Yeah, not sure what I'll use it for, but maybe it will hit me. And then this is the techo. Let's open this up. By the way, I love this paper packaging that they have it in now. I think my original techo came last year with plastic packaging. So I'm not sure if this is new or what, if I just got a fluke last year, but I like it. It's really pretty. Okay, so this is how the planner comes. This is in an A6 size, so it's quite small, about half the size of the cousin. It's so cute. I love how tiny and cute it is. and I'm very excited to use it. So I purchased, like I said, I purchased the original in the English version last year, and the English version of the original is not like the English version of the weeks. So with the weeks, the English version, it has the same exact layout. The layout is not different at all. The grid size is not different. The, months, none of this is different to the Japanese weeks, as you can see, with the exception of Japanese holidays being highlighted in red. But like if we flip to a random like weekly spread, this is the same. Grid size looks to be the same. It's not dramatically different in terms of like the features of the planner. But with the English Techo, it is quite different. So the English one has obviously everything is in English. It says like December and stuff up here instead of saying 12. But it will have the months don't look like this. They don't have any of the color in them. Except I think Sundays are still red, but it's all the lines are black instead of this sort of soft blue that it's in. The daily pages don't have all this color. They do still have quotes down at the bottom. The side grid is different. Let me know if you actually, I should just go get my other planner and make a comparison. Maybe I'll do that as well. Let me know in the comments down below if you want to see a comparison between the English original Techo and the Japanese original Techo. But I'll tell you what prompted me to buy the Japanese version this time around. I know I've complained about the monthly colors in the Cousin in the past for doing things like deco planning, but what I'm going to be using this for is just pen only, so I really do not think the colors will bother me very much. At least I'm hoping they won't. But also these daily pages just have kind of have more space in the Japanese version, weirdly enough, because the grid size is slightly smaller. I believe that's still true this year. At least it was true last year when I purchased the planner. So there's slightly less space in the English version, and I just, it's such a small planner, I just want a little extra space. Also, this section up here in the English version, this has no grid on it. It's just empty space, and then this extends like a bit wider out. So it just creates just sort of a smaller writing experience. It's a very slightly smaller writing experience, but it's still a smaller writing experience, and with a small planner that I'm just using on a daily basis, I don't need that much more room. Otherwise, I would go into like a Cousin or something like that, but I just wanted to try it out and see if I liked it a little bit better than the English version. One thing I will say about the monthly section, just to give you an idea about how I plan to use it, this is where I would track like if I had a panic attack on Friday or something like that, and I wanted to just note that down, or if I'm in here and like this particular week out of the month was really stressful, I would note that down. Or if I had like an injury, so if I had if I hurt my wrist, then I'd track how many days it was hurting, and that's useful just for like doctor's appointments and things, but also because it gives context to what I'm discussing on the daily pages. So if I'm writing down today was really hard, I don't know what was wrong with me, whatever, I can usually look back at the monthly section and say, oh my God, it's because I had a really bad weekend last weekend and I never gave myself time to recover. I didn't pen in, I wasn't having a good time on Monday or something like that. So it can just help me sort of understand what I'm going through. So that's how I plan to use this little guy. I'm so excited. It's so cute, and it kind of gives me the feeling of having the Cousin in my hands without actually having to buy the Cousin, which, as I mentioned in a previous video, I'm kind of sick of the Cousin right now. I'll leave my pros and cons for the Cousin up in the corner, and you will recognize a lot of similarities between the Cousin and this planner. Again, mostly things I listed as cons, like the colors and the quotes and stuff like that. But since I'm not using this as a decorative planner and I'm just using it as kind of a messy personal pen only situation, I think I will like using this one. But I'll definitely update you guys. It looks like the planner also came with a little sample of the new Tomoe River paper, which is pretty cool. I think this, and I think also the Cousin, are coming with this little sample of the new Tomoe River paper. I heard somewhere on someone else's unboxing that the weeks are actually not going to get the new Tomoe River paper. I don't quite know what's happening with that. This is the new Tomoe River paper. I believe it's called Sanzen Tomoe River paper. I've heard people describe it as having a little bit more tooth, which basically means it just has a little bit more resistance on your pens. And that can be good or bad depending on what kind of pens you use. I think mostly I'm going to be sticking with my ballpoint pens and a very few gel pens. I don't think that this will make much of a difference to my personal writing experience, but if you are curious about the new Tomoe River paper, this does come with a couple of the planners, and you can get it, check it out, test your pens on it, you know, decide if you hate it or love it, etc. With all of the Hobonichi planners also comes this little pamphlet. It's usually very cute and very well designed. I love the colors that they have used for this time around. The yellows, the browns, the dark browns. I know that they had a cookie thing, like theme at the store, if you were able to go in store, so it looks like they've carried that over, and these look like little, you know, cookies browned by the oven, which is so cute. Oh, and there's the cookie. Yeah, there it is. So it definitely is that vibe. This one is in Japanese that I'm holding here, probably because it came with one of my Japanese planners. Let's see if my one came with an English. Yes. Okay. Yes, it did. So this is the English one that came with my English weeks. So let's open this up. Ooh, something born. Thanks to my starting this, something was born. As I kept up with this, something was born. Because I met other people, something was born. I reflected on myself, and something was born. There is a whole life contained within Hobonichi Techo. Go ahead and write whatever you want in it. At the end of the year, your own unique life book will be born. That is so cute. And then it has like a little baby cookie, I guess. That's really sweet. I like that a lot. And this goes over sort of some of the features and stuff like that you'll find in the planners. And then this section is how people sort of creatively use the planner. Again, this is another thing that I really, really love about Hobonichi is their branding. And I think this year's is so cute, and they just really share with you all of the magnificent ways that people choose to use this planner. There's such variety in how people use it, and you can see that just on the YouTube community, of which I'm so thankful to be a part of, because it is really creative, really fun, really special, and people are using it for both creativity and planning, and like project planning and getting stuff done and stuff like that. So I think it's really special. I'm really happy to have this little pamphlet as well. So let's go over some of the accessories that I got. I got very few accessories this time around, which is fine. I guess first, these are the pens that Hobonichi gives you. They are Uniball Jetstream ink pens with 3 different colors. So let me open one and show you. Can anyone else with long nails relate to just the struggle? God. Yes. So this is the pen that they give you. Like I said, I got 3 of them because if you buy through the Hobonichi store, you do get this free pen. This is the pen that works, I think, probably the best with Tomoe River paper, especially the old Tomoe River paper. I haven't tested it on the new, but I'm sure it will perform just the same. It has black, blue, and red ink in it, but you can, of course, change this out so you can open it up, and I think on Jet Pens they sell a couple different colors, like green and stuff like that as well, if you wanted to change that out as well. Although you wouldn't be able to change these things, but would be fine. I really like the Hobonichi pens. I'm glad to have them. They're comfortable to write with, and I use the one from last year actually quite a lot, especially in my daily journaling. So in my nightly journaling, I use the other one. So those are the pens. I also got one of their little rulers. I was going to get more, but I panicked. I was really trying hard to get the covers that I wanted for the weeks, and this was the only thing in my cart, and I was like, you know what? It's good enough. Let's go. So I only got the little green one, but I think it's cute. I know a lot of people really like the Hobonichi rulers. There's, I think, 4 or 5 of them, different ones. Like there's a long skinny yellow one, which is also the one that I wanted, but ultimately I chose this one because it has like the little squares here that I think would be really nifty for writing out a to-do list. And I also liked the lines here and here because I think it would be nice to sort of write, like if I was doing any time tracking, I think it'd be nice to like use this line right here to show like this is gonna last, 6 hours or something like that. So I thought that this one would be pretty useful to me, so I was happy to pick it up. And it's quite small, which is good because I'm going to be using much smaller planners this year than I was with the cousin. And I also got this in lieu of a pencil board. Hobonichi has lots of pencil boards available. I think this year they stuck with the sort of blue and pink one that they had last year. as the default, neutral color option, but I didn't end up picking one up because I found with my other pencil boards, I mostly just use them as rulers anyways. I didn't really use them to write on top of. So I'm excited to have this as an alternative to that. I also picked out one of these photograph albums. I actually use them for stickers. They are A6 size, so they fit, they'll fit right in any A6 planners, but I've also found that they fit inside my planner cover for my Hobonichi Weeks as well, which is a Mo term. And I think they're great. They're the perfect size for sticker sheets. You can slip sticker sheets right in the top, and I think I carry around with me almost all of the character sheets that I have in this little guy. If you are like truly a character sheet collector, you may not be able to fit everything in here, but it definitely is good to have for the essentials, and it slips right in the back pocket of your planner cover. There we go, out of its packaging and without any background, so you guys can kind of see what it looks like better. Let's see how many sleeves it has. Looks like it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so 10 photographs or 20 photographs if you want to double up, or a bunch of sticker sheets. Like I've been able to fit 5 or 6 Coffee Monsters Co. sized sticker sheets into each one of these, and it definitely does bulk up, but it's really handy to have, and I really like having it with my planners, so I'll probably slip that in another cover that I have so that I have a couple of them with me. And then I want to talk about the clear covers that I got. So I purchased 2 clear weeks covers to go over my 2 weeks planners. I'll probably put these inside the clear covers and also inside of another cover because I want them to sort of be bound together, so having them inside one cover will help with that. Let's go ahead and try one of these covers out so you can see what it looks like in case you are thinking about buying a clear cover. I will say last year I purchased this clear cover, which is by the artist Yuka Hiragai. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, and I'm probably not. But much love to Yuka because this is a beautiful cover. It is would be best on top of like a solid cover colored weeks. You can see the design. It's just so cute. I love the little horse poking out right here. And I know this artist also did another design, this sort of constellations design this year as the patterned clear cover. But I just purchased basic clear covers because I wanted to be able to first see this design through the cover, and second, possibly add some photos and stuff to the clear cover of this one. So people get really creative with their clear covers, and I think it's a really fun part of decorating your Hobonichi Weeks and protecting your Hobonichi Weeks. These are like $3-4 American, so it's not really dramatic, like picking up a couple of extra ones of these. And I found that they do fit inside the Mo term covers, which is what I use for my Hobonichi Weeks, so I like them quite a lot. Let's go ahead and fit this cover in here. Yep, sliding right in. This is one of those situations where you're supposed to like bend your Hobonichi spine back, and this is why, because they have such good binding. Yeah, it is one of those situations. Okay, everybody calm down. It's fine. We're just bending the most beautiful planner back in on itself. Okay, here we go. There we go. Got it to perfectly fit. Oh, that looks so nice. I'm very happy with that. And it fits perfectly, of course, because it's made by Hobonichi. It does have this little strap here that you can sort of unhook and use it to like mark your page or whatever. I don't use it. I just leave it like that. It has a pocket here that you can use for sort of like business cards, a card of some kind, whatever you want to put there. A secretarial pocket back here, and then a pen loop. I actually really like the pen loops on these little guys. They are quite sturdy despite being made of plastic. All of 2022 I have used this pen loop instead of the one that's actually on my planner cover to hold my pen. So yeah, fits right in there. It looks pretty good. Yeah, this is awesome. So I'm very happy to have this, and then of course I have another one that will go on top of my 2023 Champagne Gold Weeks as well. Okay, that concludes my 2023 Hobonichi haul. I'm super pleased with what I got. Let me know what you guys got down below. What did you order directly from the Hobonichi store? Did you order from JetPens or Amazon? And what did you get? What do you like? What do you wish you got? All that kind of stuff. Let me know down below, and I will catch you guys next week for my comparison between the 2 weeks. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for 1K. I really appreciate everyone who has stuck around on my channel, even though, you know, I've had to take breaks to finish school and things like that. I just really appreciate you guys coming back for more, and I hope you enjoy my videos, and I'm happy to be creating for you guys once again. So thank you so much for subscribing, for sticking around, for watching. I love you guys. Okay, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!